to enhance the capacities of their employees. Now, this platform, iGOT, Integrated Government Officers Training Platform, where all the ministries, departments, organizations will upload their courses on this platform, and they are accessible to all the government employees across all the streams. Earlier, what used to happen is, if Ministry of Power has a set of training programs, whatever training programs Ministry of Power is doing is restricted to Ministry of Power only. Same case with Ministry of Steel, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Defense, like that. Now, with this platform coming in, all the courses that are developed by Ministry of Power or Ministry of Steel or Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Finance, the courses will be available on the platform, and any enthusiastic learner, officer, or whoever it is, will be able to log in with their official IDs onto this platform, and then they can pick up the course, learn that course, and enhance their skills. That is the whole idea of this platform. Now, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs will be centrally having a MDO, Ministry Department Organization ID with them. They will have the right to onboard any content creator, reviewer, and publisher onto the platform. And again, any content that is developed by any of the institutions or colleges or universities will be uploaded again by the ministry only. Individual institutions will not have rights of publishing the course. Creation rights and reviewing rights of the courses will be with the institutions or colleges or universities. Onboarding them and publishing the courses that are developed by those institutions will be with the ministry. So whatever courses that are developed by all the colleges, universities or here, once you develop that course, you will be added as content creator and content reviewer. Kindly updating of content and uploading of content is done. You will send it to the reviewer. Reviewer reviews it and send it to the publisher. Publisher will be Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. They will publish the course after the final verification. That is the system that is recently got updated. Earlier, we used to give access to all the central training institutions and state training institutions, but recently we have come up with some discrepancies in that. So we have taken a call. We means DOPT has taken a call that MDO admin rights and publishing rights will be with the ministries. Creating rights and uh, reviewing rights will be with the institutions or organizations or universities. This is the basic, very important point. Point number one. Point number two will be these content creator, reviewer, and publisher, and MDO admin. All these four roles are very critical, and these roles, the IDs that will be created for these roles should be generic in nature and will be tagged to a person who is right now in a specific position. Once a person moves out of that position and X person moves out of that position and a Y person takes over that position, the ID will continue with the ministry. ID will not change. So that is the reason why these four IDs, MDO admin, content creator, content reviewer, and publisher IDs should be generic IDs in nature. They will remain with the department. They will not get transferred with the person if his particular employee is getting transferred from one department to another department or getting promoted and moving out of the department. So person centric IDs will not be allowed for these four positions. So these are very critical. Now we will get onto the platform. Once anyone logs on to iGOT Karmyogi platform, the link for the platform is igotkarmyogi.gov.in. Once anyone logs into this platform, they will be able to see these six hubs on the platform. First one is learning. Learning Hub, Discussion Hub, Network Hub, Career Hub, Competency Hub, and Event Hub. We will discuss about these hubs in detail in the upcoming slides. Learning Hub is where all the courses are uploaded, reviewed, and published. So creation of course, review of course, and publishing of course will happen in the Learning Hub through CBP portal, CBP, through CBP portal, competency based product. Competency based product is nothing but content. So all the courses will be created, reviewed, and published in CBP portal, which is done through Learning Hub. So if any employee, government employee, whether he's from state services or central services, will be able to uh, log into the platform. Once he clicks on Learning Hub, he will be able to see all the courses that are live on the platform based on his or her interest. They can pick up the course, complete the training of the course. That is where the Learning Hub is. Discussion Hub is where officials from various departments can discuss about various issues or concerns the departments are facing. If any department official has earlier faced the same issue and they have a solution for that, they can share that solution on the discussion hub, which will be useful for other departments who are facing similar kind of problem. So that is where the discussion hub is. Then we have the network hub. Network hub is nothing but our LinkedIn. So all the premier institutions, universities or colleges, subject matter experts will be part of this networking hub. It is like our LinkedIn. They can share their thoughts, ideas, processes related to any topic on the network hub. This is kind of a knowledge sharing. Career hub is a place where vacancies in the ministries or departments are posted. If any individual is meeting the set criterias on competencies related to that particular position, can apply through the career hub. It is like our Times Job or Naukri.com. Then we have competency hub, FRAG. FRAG is nothing but framework for role, activities, and competency, which I have discussed earlier. For a particular role, what are the activities that need to be carried to accomplish those activities? What are the competencies that are required? So all the competencies, whether it is behavioral, we have three competencies. I hope all of you know that: behavioral competencies, functional competencies, and domain competencies. So we have already got 518 competencies developed and they are already available on the platform to be mapped. If for a particular course, if there is a domain competency that is missing, ministry, department, organization, MDO we call it, MDO admin will have the right to create a new competency, and there is a center of excellence committee is there. They will share that competency with the center of excellence committee. Once they review it, they will share their consent. After the consent received from center of excellence, MDO can approve that competency and it will be available on the competency dictionary that is available on the platform. So all so out of 518 we have got 268 functional competencies, very few domain competencies. Behavioral and functional competencies are most of the competencies out of 518 are behavioral and functional competencies. We are giving we are open to the domain competencies. Individual ministries will create those domain competencies that are required. Event hub is a place where events, today we are doing this call on Microsoft Teams. Moving forward, these kind of events or seminars or workshops can be organized through Event Hub. How to do that? When I get into the detailed presentation, we will show you. So this is once anyone logs onto the iGOT platform, this is how the front first page of the platform looks. So whatever I have discussed in the previous slide, you can see here: Learning Hub, Discussion Hub, Network Hub, Career Hub, Competency Hub, and Event Hub. This is the actual screen of iGOT platform. Now, this iGOT platform has got three important components. One is SPV admin, the second one is MDO admin, third one is CBP portal. SPV is nothing but special purpose vehicle. Special purpose vehicle is under formation. We are calling it Karmayogi Bharat right now. Once that is formed, SPV admin will have the rights to onboard any ministry or department or organization, institution onto the platform. SPV admin is a super admin of the platform. They will have all the rights to onboard or delete any ministries or departments from the platform, as well as they have the complete dashboards of all the ministries to review the performance of all the ministries. They will have the access to do that. So SPV admin is a super admin. Then we have MDO, ministry department organization admin. Once SPV gives access to MDO, MDO will onboard content creator, reviewer, publisher, as well as users. Users are nothing but learners onto the platform from their respective ministries or departments or organizations. That is the role of MDO admin. MDO admin will have access to CBP portal as well, where contents are created, reviewed, and published. So let us now see how SPV admin portal works. So once anyone logs into SPV admin portal, they will be able to see to the right of your screen SPV portal and Frac Dictionary. We will discuss about Frac Dictionary at the end of the presentation. Let us now focus on SPV portal. Once they click on SPV portal, the screen will appear to them. So they will have a CBC, they will have CBP provider, they will have MDOs. These are the MDOs who are already onboarded onto the platform. You can see we have got IM, Rakampa, Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. These are all the MDOs who have been onboarded onto the platform. We can see the list of CBP providers also. These MDOs are CBP content providers onto the platform. So the list of content providers is also available here. To onboard any new MDO onto the platform, what is that our SPV admin has to do is they have to click on create new. Once they click on create new, it will ask for ministry, department, organization name, and what kind of department it's, whether it's a government affiliated, whether it's a board or it's a department. You have to select that and click on create. Once we click on create, the institution or MDO will be created like this. For our convenience, we are taking Institute of Secretarial Training and Management, which is in the second position as today's demo. Okay, Institute of Secretarial Training and Management is one of the MDO. Now this MDO will have an MDO admin. Somebody should be given access as MDO admin. So Molay Sanyal, who is Joint Director of ISTM, Institute of Secretarial Training and Management, has been given MDO admin access. You can see to the right of your screen, he has he got MDO admin rights here, and other people in the same institution have got different rights: content reviewer rights, content creator right. Public is nothing but they can access the platform as a learner. So this is how a user is onboarded onto the platform. Once Molay Sanyal has been onboarded as MDO admin onto the platform, he has got rights to create onboard content creators, reviewers, and publishers onto the platform. So Molay Sanyal is now the administrator who can onboard content creator, reviewer, publisher on the platform. Content creator creates the content on the platform, reviewer reviews it, and publisher publishes it on the platform. Let us see now how to onboard a user or a content creator or a reviewer onto the platform through MDO admin portal. Molay Sanyal has logged in. He will select MDO admin portal. When any ministry, department, organization, they logins to the MDO admin portal, first they are going to see is a dashboard which shows the performance of the department. If they want to have a detailed view of the dashboard, they have to click on go to dashboard, which is on the right side of your screen. Once they click on that, this is how a dashboard will appear. They will have work allocations and If they want to review the performance of the uh, department over a period of time, institution over a period of time, they have to click on period and month, which is on the right top. Select the whether they want to review the last week, last month, last quarter, or last year performance. They can see. This is how number of positions on the platform 885 work allocated to how many, like that they will be able to see the entire performance of the institution or the department or ministry. Once that is done, they have to create a user now. How to create a user onto the platform? Those who are already on the platform will be available on the active tab. Once they click on the active tab here, they will be able to see the list of users on the platform. If you want to create any new user, click on create new. Once you click on create new, it will ask for a set of details. First name, last name, somebody wants to first name, last name, email ID. Email ID should be gov.in ID or nic.in ID or organization specific ID like ntpc.in or powergrid.com, like that. We will not entertain, our system will not entertain personal IDs like Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail. These personal email IDs are not entertained on the platform. Only official IDs are entertained. That should be specific to gov.in or nic.in or organization specific IDs. Once first name, last name, email ID are given, it will ask to add roles. What kind of role this particular person will be having on the platform. Irrespective of whatever role they play, public is one role which need to be ticked for mandatorily, because without having a public access, they will not be able to access the courses that are live on the platform. So request all of you, whenever you are creating a user on the platform, irrespective of their role that they're going to play, whether they may be content creator, they may be content reviewer or content publisher or MDO admin, kindly select public as default, that is mandatory. Once after selecting that, once you click on create user, a user will be created like this. We have created a user. You can see email ID here and what are the roles that are assigned to this particular person. Content creator role and public role has been assigned. So he can create the content for Institute of Secretarial Training and Management. Once the user is onboarded, now we have to give them roles and access. How can we view? So content, there are 6 content reviewers in ISTM. There are 12 public in ISTM. There are content creators 5, content publishers 3, editor 1. So these are the roles that are already assigned for various individuals who are already onboarded onto the platform. That can be viewed here. And then if you want to see who are the content reviewers, specifically who are the content reviewers onto the platform, we can see their names. You can see their email IDs. None of them have any personal email IDs here. And their content reviewer roles are visible here. Now, after adding their roles, we need to approve them. Unless we approve them, they will be not added to the platform completely. So selecting their details, and then once we approve it, it will throw us a pop-up. Once we accept it, and then role will be added to the platform. The user will be added to the platform. Now, if you want to organize an event using this platform, what needs to be done? We click on events, we click on create new event. Kindly add a cover picture to that event title, summary of the event, description of the event, agenda, whether it's a webinar, select it, select the date, duration, share the video conferencing link, who will be the presenter, add the presenter details here. And once we click on submit, save and publish, The event will be added in the upcoming events tab. If the event date completes, it goes to the past tab. That is how an event is created on the platform. Now, once we assign a role to a particular individual, we need to give them work. That means they need to complete these training programs. We need to allocate them work. To do that,
I'm sorry, I am just intervening in between, sir.
sure,
I
sure,
just
sure, sure,
have
sure.
one query over here. What was the purpose of creating that event? Can you please, because it was not very clear.
Okay,
Purpose of the event that you created a little back.
okay. So event is nothing but a lecture that workshop that you want to organize, a lecture that you want to organize, a panel of experts are coming together to discuss something that you want to organize that event workshop or event, or you would like to call your team for a get together where knowledge sharing session we can call it, or the present demo session that I'm giving to all of you. This is also an event. So
All right. Okay.
platform is providing platform has a tab where moving forward, instead of Google Meet or
All right.
WebEx or
Okay.
Microsoft
Got
Teams,
that. Thank you.
we
Thank you.
can,
Got that.
yeah, yeah,
Thank you.
we can create these events.
All right.
So now we come to the work allocation tool. So Molai Samuel will be allocating work to Nilab, who has been added as user. To allocate that work, he has to create a new work order for him, and the work orders will be added to him, and then that will be published for uh, Nilab, who has been added as user, that this is the activity that need to be completed. That is the importance of work allocation tool. Now, let us get into the critical part of this entire portal, which is CBP portal, where all the institutions that are part of today's uh, meeting will play a critical role here. So CBP portal, as we discussed earlier, it is competency based products, that is content will be developed. So what is the flow of content on the platform? A content creator will create the content on the platform. There is a set gate criteria. Once a content creator creates the content, he or she has to fill the grade criteria. If they cross the grade criteria, then it goes to content reviewer. If they fail to pass the gate criteria, con- content will come back to the content creator in draft mode. Once they cross the gate criteria, content reviewer will review it with the content quality scorecard, which is available for him or her. They will review the content based on those set parameters, which we will discuss in the upcoming slides. Once content creator is satisfied, it goes to the content publisher. Content publisher will make that content live on the platform. Once it is made live on the platform, it is accessible for the users to learn the course. This is how the structure of uh, the content flow on the platform. Now, while designing the content, uh, so if you can create a program or you can create a course on the platform. So program is nothing. What we consider program on the platform is nothing but collection of multiple courses put together. We call it as a program. Multiple modules put together. We call it as a course. Collection of multiple resources. We call it as module. That is how the platform has been designed. Say, for example, if we are designing a program on behavioral skills for undersecretaries, we have given here one example, that is course on communication skills. There can be another course on ethics and values, teamwork, leadership. So multiple courses put together will form one program, that is behavioral skills. Similar way, multiple modules put together will form a course. A course on communication skills will have one module as written communication skills. There can be a second module on verbal communication skills. Similar way, module on written communication skills will have a resource. One of the resources writing effective emails. There can be another module on writing effective letter. That is how multiple resources put together will form a module. This is how a platform is structured. Now let us see how to create a course on the platform. Once we click on Cbt Portal in MDO's login, it will we will have an option called Create New. To your left, to your right side, you can see Create New option. Once we click on Create New, system will ask whether you want to create a program or a course or a program. Let us create a let us create a course right now. Once we click on create course, it will ask what is the title of the course, what is the subtitle of the course. We have to add this and we have to click on save. Once a course is added here, we need to create, as we discussed in our previous slides, for any course we need to create modules under the course. So click on the three dots here, create a new, click on create new child. It will ask whether you want to add a resource or a module. We will create a module here. Once we click on module, it will ask for what is the title of the module, what is the subtitle of the module, what will be the duration of the module, and summary about that module, and description of the module, and we click on save. Once we click on save, a module is created. To the left of your screen, you can see under level 3 training program, that is a course. Under that course, office procedure is a module that has been created. To this module, now we can delete this module. We can add a new child to this module. We can create a new child to this module. How we are going to do this? We will, to the module we are adding a resource. While adding a resource, it will come up with three options. You want to upload a file, you want to attach a link, or you want to create an assessment. We want to upload a file. We have already created a module. We want to upload it. So to upload that module that we have created, this is the procedure we follow. We click on upload file. We can browse and drop that file here. The file should be MP3, MP4 or a zip which should not exceed 400 MB. Once we do that, it will ask for an IPR declaration, intellectual property rights declaration. Kindly go through this. This is very, very important. Once we click on I agree and submit it, a module, you can see under the course, there is a module. Under that module, there is a resource that has been added to the platform. So now we will go to content settings and then update this resource, title, subtitle, duration, and then we will click on save. Once that is done, a module will be saved. Now let us add a assessment. You have added a module. After the end of the module, you would like, sorry, you have added a resource. At the end of that resource in that particular module, you want to take an assessment to map the understanding of the participants who have undertaken that course. To test their knowledge, you would like to add an assessment to that module. So similar procedure, create a new child. Instead of uploading file, we will go to assessment. We will click on assessment. We have given here options of three: multiple choice question, fill in the blanks, and match the following. You have to select one of the option. Click on add button here. You can keep on adding quiz questions to this module. Fill in the blanks, match the following. You can see quiz questions have been added below that. Once all the quiz questions that are added, we can click on save quiz. Quiz will be saved against that module. Once that is created, a course is created now, which is 16 hours 32 minutes. 34 seconds. This particular course is designed for 16 hours. Course is created. Now you would like to complete other formalities related to this course that has been created, and now you would like to send it to the reviewer. So click on these three dots here, click on edit. Once you click on edit, this is how the course settings will be visible. Content setting, content quality, self-curation, and summary. These are the gate criteria that a course should cross before it reaches the content reviewer. We need to add keywords. We need to add a catalog. We need to add competencies. Relevant competencies need to be added to this course. Select the competencies. 518 competencies are already there. If you find all the competencies relevant to this particular course, you can select and add them. If you do not find them, then we need to create that competency and then get it approved. Select the competency. Select who is the author of the course, who will review this course, who will publish this course. Select their email IDs and then submit it. The course will be now going to another level called content quality score framework. So what are the parameters that a content creator need to ensure while creating a course? We are creating a course to enhance some competency of an individual or a role. Kindly ensure course is meeting all the competency and skill requirements that are required for that particular role. Assessments that we are going to design are testing the set competencies and skills required for that course. And then end of the course, all the skills and competencies that need to be achieved by an individual or acquired by an individual are meeting the set criteria or not. How diversified are these courses? That also need to be taken care. And while creating any module or a course, kindly ensure that we are giving real-time examples, real life examples, or case studies, or a web link or YouTube links where there is a real life example associated with the module that we are giving it on the platform that will enhance the learner's experience. Finally, if you are using any abbreviations, acronyms, and acronyms, kindly ensure that they are clearly described so that the learner will not face any problem. Once these set criteria are met in any course that has been developed by an individual institution or organization, they should cross minimum 70% criteria to upload their course onto the platform. If these things are there, then the course will complete the mandatory requirements and it will have iGOT qualified 100%. In content quality, whatever I've discussed in the previous slides, all these parameters you can see in the left side of your column: mandatory requirements, sustainability development, instructional methods, assessment design, competency skills, learning environment, engagement, diversity, inclusion, learning support. All these criteria, if you are able to qualify, then the course is 100% and there is no self-curation that is required for the course. Now, what are non-negotiables while creating any course? Kindly ensure do not use any inappropriate language, no sexual content, no defamation statements, ensure factual correctness of data points and historical figures or maps and borders, and copyrights. Kindly ensure copyrights issues. If these things are taken care on the platform, then your course is good to go. If any of these set criteria, it has got an inbuilt AI tool where it will identify these criteria, and if any of these things are available on the platform, content will not move forward. That is where the self curation will come into picture. Once that is done, this is how your course will look. So level CSE course to develop functional competencies. At a glance, you can see here 16 hours course, 11 modules, 55 videos, 31 PDFs, 17 assessments. Once this is done, then it goes to the reviewer. Content creator will send it to the reviewer. It will be available in reviewer's login ID for review. They will review it. It goes to under review. Once they review it and send it, it goes to publisher login. Publisher will take it forward for publish and then they will make it live. Once they make it live, this is how it is visible for them on the platform. The MDO admin can see what are the PBPs under their institution that have been created under my CBP. They can see all the courses in all CBPs. Now, how to create, how to look for competency. If you click on competency dictionary, you can find all the competencies that are already there on the platform. If you do not find a specific competency, request for new competency, there is an option. Kindly click on it. You can create a new competency. So if you can see here, 518 competencies are already available on the platform. For creation of new competency, how to create a new competency, there is a video already available on the platform before creating any new competency. Below that, you need to add competency label, competency description, whether this competency is a behavioral competency, domain competency, functional competency. Kindly select that. Kindly describe competency area and then select the level, whether it is level 1, level 2, level 3. Kindly select the level and submit it. Then the competency is added to the platform and then it is tagged for a course. That is all from our side related to the platform. Now, after this uh, meeting, I'm going to share the um, presentation with Soundarya. She can share it with all the participants. Along with that, Soundarya, I'm going to share image guidelines. You can share that also with all the participants. Image guidelines is nothing but when we are creating any course, we will have a cover picture to that course. So cover picture also we have set some standards because if everyone creates their own version of cover picture, when they upload that cover picture onto the platform, the image pixels are getting broken and they are not getting uploaded. So for that also image guidelines have been created. We will share that image guidelines as well. Kindly share that with all the participants because while creating a content, they should know what image guidelines need to be followed. I will share generic IDs mail with you separately. Kindly keep that with you. That is not required for the content creators and reviewers. It is for the ministry.
Yeah, there is a query, ma'am, I would like to raise. Uh, uh, well, Surya has described all the things very well. I just wanted to know one thing. Like right now, Surya told about MDO because iGOT is presently only for the central government departments or things like. So we all are these state level academic institutions or the administrative institutions. What will be the procedure for us to, get on board on the iGOT platform?
Right now, only ATIs, sorry, CTIs, Central Training Institutes and ATIs, we are onboarding. Uh, if there is any specific institution that is uh, only exclusively offering training programs to the state government, ministry or department, uh, then we request them that you can proceed individually, but not through iGOT platform because the application that has been developed, which is made live recently on 23rd Good Governance Week, is only accessible right now. It is only designed uh, and then it is only accessible for the central government employees right now. But yes, the main agenda of this application is to go across the country. to all the ministries, departments, organization across the country, to the state governments as well. But first, to entering into the state government, there are certain policy procedures that need to be followed, which are under discussion right now. Very soon, those guidelines will come out. Once the good guidelines come out, central ministry DOPT will reach out to individual states,
All right.
explain them the procedures that need to be followed, and then they will take it forward from there. Once that is done, institutions, state institutions can also be part of the program, and then they can create the courses and upload their courses on the platform.
All right. So I got to understand that for ATIs now, presently there is no provision to get in onboarded on the
So ATIs can get on board. You can get
well, Surya, kindly be precise about what is the process for ATIs to get onboarded on iGOT platform.
so through get on board onto iGOT platform. A concerned ATI has to reach out to the concerned ministry. Say for example, you are an ATI associated with Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs.
Yeah,
So
okay.
Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs have to write to us that we would like to get on board one of our ATA onto the platform,
All right.
and then
So,
MDO admin rights are already there with Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. They will add you as content creator and reviewer onto the platform. So you can
all right.
start creating content on the platform and get it reviewed, and publishing rights will be with the ministry.
All right. So, just a letter to the concerned ministry or DOPT directly we can send because
No,
ATI is.
no, 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 no. We will not entertain any letter from any institution, individual institutions. We will only entertain letters from the central ministry. Sorry, the concerned ministry.
Concerned ministry. All right. All right. So, if we being an ATI,
Mhm.
if we are working in maybe in housing, this urban related issues, and we are working also in gender issues, we are working also in key resources. So, do we need to write to different ministries for that to get onboarded on iGOT platform for this for the
N- n-
different domains, right?
No, 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 not required.
Mhm. Then only one will be sufficient for us? Only
So
writing to.
obviously, see, one ministry, if they onboards is allowing your ATI to get onboarded.
Mhm.
Anything related to that ministry, the courses that you are developing for that ministry can be onboarded.
This is what I
This
am
this
asking, no, Surya?
so this okay. I For this we need to get clarity. So if your ATI is catering to the needs of multiple ministries,
Yeah,
then
right.
I need to check. I have noted this point. I need to check back with DOPT. How are we going to onboard such ATAs who are catering to the needs of multiple ministries?
Sure, sure, sure. Thank you.
I
Thanks
will,
for.
I will, I yeah, I will get a clarity on that from the DOPT, and I'll share the response with Soundarya.
All right. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.